Hey guys, welcome back. Today I want to show you guys the airport I've been building in Minecraft. It's not fully done yet since I still need some planes, some terminal buildings, the ATC, etc. But first I want to show you guys the runway and the taxiways. So let's start. Here's one end of the runway. This one is runway 18 because it's facing the direction of 180. I added lighting to the best of my ability. The problem is that the stained glass doesn't change the color of the light, unfortunately, so this one isn't green, but it still looks good if you ask me. Anyway, here's all the lines. I did this as accurate as the real world as I could. It's not like, the best runway, because it's pretty short for how wide it is. It's 61 blocks wide, and I don't know how long yet. I'll check that out. Okay, and then let's go all the way to the other end of the runway. Alright, here's the other end. It's runway 36 because this is facing 0 degrees or 360 degrees. This one is red lighting. It still doesn't change, unfortunately. And it includes lighting. Yeah. Alright, here's the hardest part to build, which was the taxiways. This is your place where you stop, hold short of the runway basically, and you tell ATC that you want to take off or request takeoff. And this is the taxiway line, the one that your front wheel is supposed to follow. And here is the outer sides, and it just goes all the way around the airport building, which is what this white line is. This is where the outer base or the walls of the airport will be, and it goes fully around, in case you couldn't tell. And if you're wondering, the reason that this is here is because I plan to fill it all with air and then add a roadway here so that you can, go underneath and then come up, do your, or drop off your people, drive by, whatever you want, and then just go around and go back. So, but that will be for a later episode. Here's some more of the taxiway. I really like the lighting here. I actually think it makes it look a lot better. And then the curves were really hard to do because I like messed up on most of the curves, unfortunately. But they still look pretty good. And I included some signs as well for the runway number and stuff, like in real life. And then they have lighting here as well, so they're lit up. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a way to write on these, but I'll try later and see if I can find any other way. And then I have 4 of those signs all around. So one here, one back there, obviously, another one here, and then one all the way back here. And then here's your holding short line again. So for the lighting, I used this block, which is the sea lantern, and I just placed it a bunch of times, and yeah, pretty much that. I did build this over the ocean just because it was the flattest piece of land, I guess, here, and it was easier to build over this, so I just cleared some spots that were raised and then built over it. Alright, that's it for this short video, and in the next part I will be finishing up the terminal buildings, the ATC, and all the buildings, and decorating them too. So make sure to check that out once it's out. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.